Nestled in northern Germany, Bremen is a city that breathes history and whispers tales of old. Its streets are paved with the echoes of merchants and sailors, their stories woven into the very fabric of the city. The River Weser, a silver ribbon winding its way through the heart of Bremen, carries with it the memories of 1,000 voyages and the promise of new adventures. Bremen is a city that invites you to step back in time, to lose yourself in its cobbled streets and ancient squares, and at the heart of it all, standing as a testament to the city's enduring spirit, is the Bremen Town Hall. Their story is not just Bremen's story, it's a story that resonates with people all over the world, a story of resilience, of ambition, of the enduring power of the human spirit. As you wander through the market square, the scent of roasted almonds and freshly baked bread filling the air, you can almost hear the echoes of the past. You can almost picture the merchants haggling over their wares, the townsfolk gathering to hear the latest news, the musicians filling the air with their melodies. The town hall and Roland statue are more than just landmarks. They are symbols of Bremen's soul, a reminder of its rich history and its vibrant culture. Our story begins, not with a bang, but with a whisper. A whisper that began in the 13th century, a time when Bremen was finding its feet as a burgeoning trading port. The Hanseatic League was beginning to flex its muscles, and Bremen, strategically placed on the River Weser, was perfectly positioned to take advantage of this new era of prosperity. The merchants of Bremen, savvy and ambitious, needed a place to meet, to conduct their business, to govern their city. And so the idea for a town hall was born. The year was 1405, and construction began on a grand building in the heart of the marketplace, a building that would become the very symbol of Bremen's ambition and success. But Bremen, like any ambitious entity, was not content to rest on its laurels. As the city's influence and wealth grew, so too did its desire for a town hall that truly reflected its standing. In the early 17th century, a decision was made to radically transform the existing building. The times, they were a-changin', and Bremen, ever the trendsetter, decided to embrace the fashionable architectural style of the day, the Weser Renaissance. This wasn't just a facelift, it was a complete makeover. The rather somber Gothic facade was to be replaced with something far more flamboyant, something that would make the merchants of Hamburg and Lübeck green with envy. The task fell to a local architect named Ludwig von Bentheim, a man who clearly had a flair for the dramatic. But even as von Bentheim was putting the finishing touches to his masterpiece, the world outside was changing. The 30 Years' War, that most brutal of conflicts, was about to engulf Europe. Bremen miraculously escaped the worst of the devastation, but the war cast a long shadow over the continent. And yet the town hall stood firm. Through the turmoil and uncertainty of the 17th century, it remained a symbol of stability, a beacon of hope. Its walls, now weathered and scarred, whispered tales of resilience, of defiance, of the enduring spirit of this remarkable city. The Bremen Town Hall isn't a single monolithic structure. Oh no, it's more like a symphony, a harmonious blend of architectural styles, each telling its own story, each adding a layer of depth and complexity to the whole. The Weser Renaissance, that flamboyant child of the German Renaissance, is the most obvious influence, with its love of ornate gables, intricate carvings, and playful use of contrasting materials. Stepping into the town hall is like stepping back in time. The air is cool and hushed, the silence broken only by the soft echo of footsteps on the ancient flagstones. You are immediately struck by the sheer scale of the place, the soaring ceilings, the massive oak beams, the sense of history pressing down on you from all sides. The grand vestibule, the heart of the town hall, is a masterpiece of Renaissance design. Light floods in through the tall windows, illuminating the richly carved walls and the intricate ceiling decorations. Everywhere you look, there are details to marvel at. The coats of arms of the Hanseatic cities, the portraits of Bremen's most illustrious citizens, the allegorical scenes depicting the virtues of good governance. But perhaps the most impressive room in the town hall is the upper hall, a vast chamber with a magnificent vaulted ceiling supported by massive oak beams. The walls are lined with portraits of emperors and kings, reminding us of Bremen's long and illustrious history. But it's the intricate carvings on the walls and ceiling that truly capture the imagination. Scenes from the Bible, from classical mythology, from Bremen's own rich history, all brought to life in exquisite detail. As we step back out into the bustling market square, our gaze is drawn inevitably upwards, towards a figure that has stood sentinel over Bremen for centuries, Roland, the protector, the guardian of liberty. Towering over the square, a sword in one hand and the shield of justice in the other. Roland is more than just a statue. He is the embodiment of Bremen's independent spirit. Imagine, if you will, the scene over 600 years ago in the year 1404, when Roland first took his place in the heart of Bremen. The city was a hive of activity, a key player in the Hanseatic League and a symbol of resistance against the Holy Roman Empire. The erection of Roland, a defiant symbol of civic freedom, was a bold statement. He stood tall, a constant reminder to all who entered the market square that Bremen bowed to no outside authority. But Roland is more than just a symbol of freedom. He is also a work of art in his own right. Carved from a single block of limestone, he stands over 18 feet tall, his imposing figure both elegant and powerful. His face, weathered by time and the elements, is resolute, his gaze unwavering. He is dressed in the armor of a medieval knight, his sword held high, ready to defend the city he has sworn to protect. And so Roland has become more than just a statue. He has become a legend, a part of Bremen's folklore. Children grow up hearing tales of his bravery, his unwavering defense of the city. He is a constant presence in their lives, a reminder of the values that Bremen holds dear. But Roland is also a very real presence in the city. He is the focal point of the market square, the place where people gather to celebrate, to protest, to simply be together. To truly understand Bremen, you must stand in the market square beneath the watchful gaze of Roland. Feel the energy of the city pulsating around you, listen to the murmur of conversations in a dozen different languages, smell the tantalizing aromas wafting from the nearby cafes. This is the heart of Bremen, a city that has always marched to the beat of its own drum, a city that has known both prosperity and hardship, but has always emerged stronger, more resilient, more determined to chart its own course. In the heart of Bremen, amidst the lively bustle of the market square, stand two sentinels of history, the town hall and the Roland statue. These aren't just local landmarks. They are treasures of such universal significance that they have earned a coveted title, UNESCO World Heritage Sites. This designation, bestowed by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, is a testament to their outstanding value to humanity. Imagine for a moment the weight of history these two landmarks embody. Achieving World Heritage status is no mean feat. It's a rigorous process that requires meeting stringent criteria set by UNESCO. The Town Hall and Roland statue earned their place on this prestigious list for several reasons. Firstly, they represent a masterpiece of human creative genius. The Town Hall, with its stunning blend of architectural styles and the imposing figure of Roland, carved with such skill and artistry, are testaments to the talent and craftsmanship of their creators. The UNESCO World Heritage designation brings with it a responsibility to protect and preserve these irreplaceable treasures. It means ensuring that future generations can experience the awe and wonder that the Town Hall and Roland statue inspire in us today. This responsibility falls not just on Bremen, but on all of us. It's a collective duty to safeguard our shared heritage for the benefit of all humankind. Preservation efforts go beyond simply maintaining the physical structures. As we stand before them, we become part of their ongoing story. A story that began centuries ago and continues to unfold with each passing generation. Imagine the countless footsteps that have echoed across the market square, the murmurs of conversations in a multitude of languages, the laughter of children playing in Roland's shadow. These landmarks have borne witness to it all, silently absorbing the ebb and flow of human life. The Bremen Town Hall and Roland statue are more than just architectural marvels. They are deeply woven into the fabric of the city's identity. They are not museum pieces kept behind ropes and glass, but living, breathing entities that pulsate with the rhythm of Bremen's daily life. The market square where they stand watch is the city's beating heart, a place where people from all walks of life converge. It's a stage for celebrations and protests, for markets and concerts, for chance encounters and shared moments of joy. This deep-seated connection is evident in the way Bremen has embraced these landmarks. The town hall is not just a relic of the past, it's the seat of local government, a place where decisions that shape the city's present and future are still made. Imagine the sense of history that permeates the council chambers, the weight of responsibility felt by those who walk those hallowed halls. And Roland, the steadfast guardian, continues to inspire the people of Bremen. His image adorns everything from postcards and souvenirs to official city documents. They volunteer as tour guides, sharing their knowledge and passion with visitors. They support local initiatives to maintain and restore these landmarks. They teach their children about the significance of the town hall and Roland, instilling in them a sense of pride and responsibility. Bremen's identity is inextricably linked to its history, and its history is vibrantly alive in these two iconic landmarks. They are not just symbols of the past, they are integral parts of the city's present and future. As you stroll through the market square, take a moment to imagine the countless lives that have been touched by these landmarks. Think of the merchants who once haggled over their wares in the shadow of the town hall, the couples who exchanged vows beneath Roland's watchful gaze, the families who have gathered here for generations to celebrate festivals and mark special occasions. The Bremen Town Hall and Roland statue are not just landmarks, they are living, breathing entities that have borne witness to the ebb and flow of human life for centuries. They are reminders that we are all part of something much larger than ourselves, a continuum of human experience that transcends time and place. As the sun begins to set on the bustling market square, casting long shadows from the town hall and the steadfast Roland, one can't help but feel a sense of awe at the enduring spirit of Bremen. We've journeyed through time, haven't we? From the whispers of the 13th century to the vibrant energy of the 21st, we've traced the threads of history that bind this city and its people to these remarkable landmarks. The town hall, with its blend of architectural grandeur and civic functionality, stands as a testament to the ambition and artistry of generations past. Each gable, each carving, each stone whispers tales of trade and prosperity, of civic pride and unwavering independence. And Roland, the noble protector, his gaze fixed firmly on the horizon, embodies the very soul of Bremen, a city that has always fought for its freedom, cherished its liberty, and carved its own path.